So Jacob, Israel, picks up stakes and started to head to Egypt. Before finally setting off, he stopped at Beersheba, where he made sacrificial offerings to God. And God said to Israel in a great vision at night, "Jacob, Jacob," he said. "I'm here," he said. "I am God, the God of your father. Don't be afraid of going down to Egypt, because I shall make you into a big nation there. I myself will go down with you to Egypt, and I myself will definitely bring you up from there. Joseph is the one who will place his hand on your eyes." And so, with that encouragement, they set off for the final journey. Jacob Israel arrived in Egypt with his sons, his grandsons, his daughter, and his granddaughters. The whole tribe of Israel ends up in Egypt. As Jacob Israel arrives in the Goshen region of Egypt, Joseph arrived in his own chariot to greet him. Joseph threw his arms around his father, and they wept together. His father said to him, "I can die now, after I've seen your face, that you're still alive." Joseph then tells his brothers something interesting. He's going to go to Pharaoh to break the news to him that his brothers are shepherds, because apparently shepherds aren't exactly honored in Egypt at this time. But because they are Joseph's family, Pharaoh allows these shepherds to occupy the best land that Egypt has to offer. Then Joseph brings his father to meet Pharaoh, and Jacob Israel blesses Pharaoh. Pharaoh asks Israel how old he is, and he replies that he is 130 years old. Again, Israel blesses Pharaoh, and he heads out. Joseph sets the family up with good property and all the food they could ever want, even in the height of this raging massive famine. They are living like kings. Then the story's focus gets wider. We're told that the famine is very, very heavy, and entire countries are withering. And remember what we said earlier, Egypt isn't giving their food away, they are selling it. And eventually the country of Egypt, the people, they run out of money. All the money has gone to the government for food. So then instead of money, people end up handing over their livestock. And then when Pharaoh had not only all the money in the land, but all the livestock, people then handed over their land as payment for the food too. And the deal was this, that for the foreseeable future, the people paid a 20% tax on everything that their land produced to Pharaoh, because they were growing their livestock and grains on land that had been given to Pharaoh. So Joseph saved the world from famine, and he made Pharaoh a very, very wealthy man. And in the midst of all this, Pharaoh receives Israel's blessing. All of this will take on a very different flavor as time goes on, and a new Pharaoh arises who forgets all this son of Israel had done for Egypt and the Egyptian monarchy.